You know what? No more Heroes Free coming out for the Switch gave me an idea. There are many games that would be good on the Switch. Many for party games and first party games that could be easily be ported to the Switch and be made to either hype up new releases or be made to give more popularity or more accessibility to certain games. First game I think that should be ported to the Switch is Normal Heroes 1 and 2. Both of these games, either on, I don't know if they are on the Switch, because Normal Heroes 1 and 2 are very hard to get. First game is $40, and the second game on the Wii is a whopping $70 on the Wii. So they're also extreme. They're just already very hard to get. Um, and even though they're actually planning on making the games for the Switch, so hopefully they do come out for the Switch because the games the if you want to sell a third game in a franchise, I think people should be able to play the first two games without having to pay a huge ton of money, $40 just to play a 10-year-old game because nobody heard of the game. Um, but they are making the two games to Switch, but there's no confirmation on E3. It'll probably be one of those budget announcements, and that's basically it. Number two, Metroid Prime Trilogy. Metroid Prime Trilogy is an obvious game that's come to the Switch. Um, it has been rumored many, many times for the Switch. I think it'll probably be in one of those Nintendo Directs. Hey, it's coming to the Switch. Here's the Switch cover already. Someone made. I think it'll be pretty easy, good. Probably around the same year, but probably a year before Metroid Prime 4 comes out, so people can play the first three games on the Switch and not have to buy the very expensive Wii version and GameCube version because not everybody owns a GameCube anymore. A lot of people own the Wii, but they're not gonna buy a $50 Wii version. So I think the Wii version, Switch version, should come out of the first three games. Number three, Xenoblade Chronicles. Okay, we have the first game. Okay, we have its sequel. But what about the first game is still practically impossible to get, okay? The Wii version is around $70 and the 3DS version, since you can only get on the new 3DS, is around 50. Okay? They made Xenoblade Chronicles X which didn't sell too well, because the game is bad. That's why. Xenoblade Chronicles should be reintroduced on the Switch. Probably as a filler title. So people can be introduced to the first game. And maybe the second game could sell more copies as well, and probably even a triple pack including Xenoblade Chronicles X and Xenoblade 2. Thus, so more people could be able to play the franchise, and that's basically it. Number 4, Pikmin 4. Come on, Nintendo. E3 2019 has passed, and no news of Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 is one of those things that, like, nothing, no news about Pikmin 4. Not even a teaser for Pikmin 4. And it's pretty worrying that they keep telling you, oh, Pikmin 4 is coming out soon, and there's nothing on E3. Nothing. There's no Pikmin 4 at E3. That's usually the most disappointing thing at E3. There's no Pikmin 4. Pikmin's usually the best Nintendo franchises. And yet no Pikmin 4 announcement, even though they keep saying it's almost done. But no, nothing at E3, nothing at all at E3. Yeah, you talk about nothing at E3. You get no news on Pikmin 4. Now we're going to third party titles that work well on Switch. Um, what games come to the Switch? Well, if you look at good Xbox 360 games, well, I think because he's in Smash Bros., I think Banjo-Kazooie should come to the Switch either as a download only title, the original games, um, because the characters in Smash Bros. Why can't the games to be on the Switch? It's that simple. Maybe as a $5 download game, like on the 360 they had. The last time we seen Banjo-Kazooie that is not in a spin-off game was 2000 was in the WoW collection that came out like 4 years ago. I think just to get more people to play the games, I think this will become on download titles on the Switch. Or maybe a 2-pack with the first game and second game in a box. Probably by limited one games. They seem like the best developers do it. And even possibly make a 3-pack, make it more, or make like a $20 2-pack game, and maybe add that extra content. Or number 3, because people have been waiting for the third game for basically a long time. The next game to come to the Switch number is Persona 5. Okay, you got him in Smash Brothers, but Persona 5 is still not on Switch. Okay, Persona 5 is not on the Switch. Is it coming on the Switch? No, it's still not on. It's still not announced for the Switch. It's only PlayStation exclusive. Really, PlayStation. It's still PlayStation exclusive. It's not on the Switch, but you have the character from the game on the Switch, but it's still not on the Switch. Persona 5 is still nowhere to be found on the Switch. So I think Persona 5 should definitely come on Switch and on the PC. Come on, Atlas. You said you won't be making exclusive games anymore, but you still make Persona 5 another Persona game. Persona 5 like another Persona game exclusive for the PlayStation. I think Persona 5 should be on Switch because Joker's in Smash Brothers, but he's not on. His game is not on the Switch yet, which is kind of weird. One of those weird things. Number 5, Metal Gear Solid 5. Ground Zeroes plus Metal Gear Solid 5. The Metal Gear series has never been on the Nintendo consoles outside of a GameCube version of a GameCube game and several Game Boy and DS games. I think Metal Gear Solid 5 should be ported on Switch. It was able to run on the 360 and PS3. So there's no doubt the game could be able to run on the Switch if it can run on the PS3 and the Xbox 360. Also, Snake is a pretty popular character in Smash Bros. And I think Metal Gear Solid, Ground Zeroes, and the Phantom Pain to get a double pack game on the Switch. I don't think it will happen, but it'll be pretty good, pretty cool if they got a Switch version and sell for the same amount. So like have a box version. It'd be pretty cool. Number 8. So we got so number 8. Yes, I'm going to tell you guys, Paper Mario needs to come on the Switch. Okay, Paper Mario, a sequel to the Thousand Year Door. Either Super Paper Mario 2 because Super Paper Mario is a very underrated game. Maybe see if Dimension comes back, or a sequel to the Thousand Year Door, and basically Paper Mario, because Dimension could return. Super Paper Mario 2, Dimension returns or something, and I think both games could work. Or do not make Paper Mario Sticker Style Color Splash 2. No one wants that. Color Splash flopped, and Nintendo could even admit it. I think Paper Mario 4, because it's Paper Mario 1, and regard Sticker Style and Color Splash as a whole separate universe of Paper Mario games. Paper Mario 4, maybe Dimension Returns, or make it either like the Thousand Year Door or Super Paper Mario. Because if it's like about Dimension again, it could be Super Paper Mario 2, or make another game like the Thousand Year Door. Hopefully, does not make it Sticker Style or Color Splash. No one likes those games. Moving on. Number 9. Well, I have another request. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Okay. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for the 3DS games were Super Mystery Dungeon is easily my least favorite of the franchise. And I think we need to have a game like Explorers of the Sky. Explore. The thing is, I like this game more and these two and Explorers of Time and Darkness more than Super Mystery Dungeon. I think the games need to be more like those movies, no games. They can still be, they can have like, of course we need like glorious HD graphics, but don't make them like Super Mystery Dungeon. Make them simple like the Time and Darkness games. Don't try to complicate everything. Like, when you get another Pokemon to be on your team, also make so you can name a Pokemon. I know Nintendo doesn't want you to name a Pokemon like swear words and stuff, but it's in Pokemon Gates Infinity. And every other Pokemon Mystery Dungeon but Super Mystery Dungeon. I mean, that's why Super Mystery Dungeon is considered the worst performing Mystery Dungeon game, is because you couldn't name a Pokemon at all. Or maybe make it about, like, what happened after Pokemon Mystery Dungeon explores the Time of Darkness, because Darkrai goes turn to another Pokemon and you'll be in a different timeline. I think it would be a perfect idea to continue that timeline of Pokemon Explorers of Time and Pokemon Explorers of Darkness. Number 10. Okay, so number 10. What games should be on the Switch? Number 10 is... Okay, so what game would be perfect for the Switch? Well, I have one. You know what? Let's do it. Mario 3D Collection. So, here's how, if Nintendo really wants money, here's what we can do. Here's what Nintendo should do with the 3D Mario games. Make a 4-game collection. I know Nintendo will never do this. With Mario 64 remastered with Mario Odyssey's graphics, Mario Sunshine remastered with Mario Odyssey's graphics, Galaxy 1 and 2 with the option without motion controls with Mario Odyssey's graphics. Okay, all Nintendo really has to do is reuse models from Mario Odyssey for like the end, like Goombas, Koopas, Bowser, Mario, Peach, Toads. All they have to do is remaster the textures for the actual characters and stuff. No, for the actual levels and stuff. Cause it would be cool to see, because fans have already have done Mario 64 and HD. Nintendo should do this. That's to if they really want money, and also make Waluigi playable. And also in all the games, had more than one playable character in Mario 64. Also make you play as Luigi in Mario Sunshine, Mario 64, and of course Galaxy 1 and 2 can only play as Luigi, and maybe even play as Yoshi and Wario. No, actually, well, Yoshi wouldn't make any sense because two of the games involve Yoshi. Even make it we can play as Luigi, Wario, probably not Yoshi because in Mario Sunshine and Mario Galaxy 2, you can ride Yoshi in the game. It'll be pretty weird, and maybe add Mario 6, Waluigi as a playable character, or Toad. Because Toad should be able to do something else besides to stand out and do nothing hopelessly until Mario rescues Peach. And maybe add multiplayer. I think I'm asking too much for Mario 64 remake for the Switch, because 3D gaming is too hard, so it's very hard to do. But if they can just reuse textures from Mario Odyssey for Luigi, Mario, Bowser, and all the major characters, and just probably make the textures better and stuff, I think we'll have practically a must-buy for the Switch. 4 classic Mario games on one cartridge. Number 11, Pokémon Ranger Switch. Okay, so Pokémon Ranger Switch I talked about when it came out, Pokémon Ranger, and what happened to Pokemon Ranger. I think the spin-off Pokemon games need to return. Okay, Nintendo ignores them now and basically puts them on the wayside. I think Pokemon Ranger, because the Switch has a handheld mode, and I think if you really want to make the game challenging. You can make it well. You can have motion controls like your Pikmin and other games on the TV. But if you want to play on handheld mode, the game will actually come with a stylus. So you can actually play the game like on handheld, and the game will actually come with a stylus. So it'll be pretty cool. But this has zero chance of happening. So number 12. What was a popular? Oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, I'm not a big fan of GTA games. Okay, but I think this game needs to come on Switch already. Okay, Grand Theft Auto sold 100 GTA 5 or Grand Theft Auto 5 has sold is one of the best selling games to the world, and it's still not on the Switch. It's on the PS3, 360, PS4, Xbox One, PC, and probably probably Stadia as well, but not on the Switch. That's why Nintendo hasn't gone to Rockstar and said, "Hey, we need GTA for Switch," because it will probably be an easy million seller for the Switch. Um, an easy million seller. But at least we get Saints Row the Third. Not Saints Row 4, Saints Row the Third. Next game to be on the Switch, is another classic game, is BioShock. We have Resident Evil game. I think BioShock's one of those classic 360 games, old games. It came out on PS4 and Xbox One, but I think BioShock 1 and 2, the collection game, should BioShock Remastered, so it come out on the Switch. It would just be cool to see the game fully remastered, and it'll bring a lot of people back to the franchise as well, because the Switch brings lots of people together. And any other games that be on the Switch? Next game is Jump Force. I think Jump Force can come. They said Jump Force cannot come on the Switch. But I think since The Witcher 3 can come on the Switch, Doom Eternal can come on the Switch, I think Jump Force can be on the Switch, okay? All they can do is just lower the resolution by a few pixels, and it could be better. Not like Arc on the Switch, but lower it to 720p. It's not that hard. They did it with Dragon Ball Fighters and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I think Jump Force can be on the Switch, okay? They just have to put some effort into it, and it'll probably be a pretty good seller for the Switch. But the game wasn't that great to begin with. Next game is more games announced at E3. Dragon Ball Z. Okay, so every Dragon Ball game has come to the Switch. Kakarot. So that's the game coming out on the PS4 and the Xbox One, but there's no Switch version. Why is there no Switch version? The Dragon Ball Z game. Unless it is coming on. Let's see if it's on the Switch. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is just a. I don't know. I haven't actually seen the actual gameplay of the game, but it looks like it's another fighting game. Experience. Oh, it's the play at its go is about. No, it's not on the Switch. Okay, so Dragon Ball Z Kakarot should be on the Switch. Okay. No, I don't want to pre-order the game. No, I'm not pre-ordering the game. The next game, Modern Warfare. Come on, Activision. You're kind of like messing with us. Okay. Just because the games didn't do well on the Wii U doesn't mean the games can't sell well on the Switch, okay? The Switch has already outsold the Wii U 2 times. And if you advertise it to Switch owners, we will probably buy the game. Switch owners will buy the game, okay? Switch owners will buy the game, but you're not even releasing the game on the Switch at all. And there's nothing coming on the Switch for Modern Warfare 2019. I can understand why Black Ops 4 is not on the Switch, because Black Ops 4 is a piece of garbage. Same thing of Infinite Warfare, but Modern Warfare, come on, you're not putting that on the Switch? Not Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 is completely terrible. One of the worst games I've ever played. You know our next game to come to, last game. PUBG, okay? I know this game is completely awful. This game is completely terrible. But they were able, they could put it on the PS4. So why can't they put it on the Switch? They can put it on mobile, but they can't put it on Switch. It makes no sense. You have it on the PS4 and Xbox One, but not on the Switch. And it's even probably coming to Stadia. It'll probably come to Stadia before the Switch. Next game. You know what? Blizzard actually is supported. Put a game out on the Switch. Put Diablo 3 on the Switch. You know what they can do? They can also put Overwatch on the Switch, okay? I think one way to bring back Overwatch is you put it on the Switch. It's just that easy. A lot of people own a Switch. It's 40 million people will probably buy Overwatch for the Switch, okay? People have been actually been asking for Overwatch for the Switch. Nobody really asked for not Banjo, Crash Bandicoot for the Switch. Some people did, but not really everybody, not more, but more people have asked for Overwatch for Switch than nobody cares if those characters are gay or not, but Overwatch for Switch should be out already, okay? And that and those are the list of lots of games. I can go on way more games that should be on Switch, but the Switch these games should be on the Switch, and that's basically it. No, we do not need Anthem on the Switch. Anthem's garbage. Goodbye.